Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we got all of our ores input into our new ore purifier. So we brought everything in and fed everything in for the initial run. Everything looks good. Everything runs as expected, which is great, but of course all of the wastewater outputs filled up because they're not hooked into anything yet. So everything just kind of has stopped for now. So we'll have to look into that. Also, we're having some power issues, so started setting up to plan a new power generator that we're going to be hooking into this multi-phase oil source. As kind of a stopgap until we can get a proper nuclear power plant up and running. So, that's the plan. Now, off screen, I have been running research to get our new smelting options available. Because that's going to be, once this is up and running, that's the next plan, is to I've decided that we're going to rework this entire facility here and upgrade it for all the new smelting processes. And this is going to turn into a giant mess. It just is. So that'll be fun. See how that goes. All right. Also off screen, I finished planning in and getting constructed all of the various loading bays for all of our refined ores. So that is all ready to go. Just need to rename all of the stops, but we'll get there. Also, I started working on the output belts from our little buffer chests here that will feed into all of those. The only belt that doesn't have anything on it right now is the iron belt, because all of our iron ore has gone into priming the ferric chloride solution tank, so that's just the way that is. Alright. But let's get into producing or setting up this new power generator. I believe I have manufactured everything that we're going to need. I wanted to have these belts in here just so that I know where they were going to be, because this is where our power generator is going to be. Now, also, we're working on using fuel oil as the fuel for this, but this also produces naphtha, which we can also use as a fuel source. In fact, it produces more naphtha, so we will get even more power off of it. The one thing we can't burn is base mineral oil. We can route the base mineral oil into this tank, and then we'll just have to flare off any excess. Not a problem. All right, so first things first, we need oil gas separators. We're going to get all gas off of this, which is probably flare that. I'm not worried about it. Now, I realized also that we were planning a 615 degree steam, but that would need heat exchanger 3s. Which need tungsten, which we don't have any of, so we have to go to heat exchanger 2s for 465 degree steam. So a slight adjustment there, which means we don't need quite as much, but we are still going to run it. All right, so oil gas separators. Actually, we will leave some room up there. And you guys are separating multi-phase oil. course, we have why do I keep adding an extra pipe? Route. That's sulfuric wastewater. Over there. Advanced gold casting. Alright. We're probably going to need more clarifiers, but that's okay. How much? 51.5 per second. If I were to flare that off, how many flare stacks would I need? One. Okay. Yep, I'm not even going to bother storing any of it because we're not going to use it. Tank for the crude oil. Yeah, put it there. Alright, so the crude oil is going to be run through 6 oil refineries. We're going to need to deal with the oil residuals. That's not a problem. Actually, if we just shift it like that... Proper power connections. Alright. Oops. There we go. Alright. Actually, let's do it like this. Okay. I need to route this pipe around. Can I route it through there? I can. Can I put a tank on it? Yes. I have an overkill tank, but we'll want that, and then we'll need an overflow valve. If we were to burn this off, we probably only need one, right? Yes, we only need one. We can do 200 per second. There we go. All right, so we will run the fuel oil. Ooh, right. Can't actually do that. Run there. Okay. Do the fuel oil first. So that is going to run into 4 fluid burning heat sources. Alright, and then that is going to use 3 heat exchangers. Yeah, we're going to have to feed these with water from somewhere. Oh, right. We need to deal with that. Yep, keep this moving. Advanced gold smelting 2. Alright, and we'll have a big tank here for the steam. And then this is going to have pump. And then this one is going to have 10 steam engine 3s. Just like that. All right, and then we're going to have another set of 4 fluid burning heat sources. Is going to run like this. And they're going to have 4. I guess I could connect them all. And then what I would have to do is we'd have to set them up to flare. Because this isn't going to consume everything. Overflow valves here and here. Oh no, that will have to do that. Okay, good. So that should keep everything moving. And that's going to take some time for them to come up to speed. Because they're consuming more fuel than what they're going to need in order to come up to temp. $18, $19, $220. They need to get up to what? $465 in order to start producing steam. Oh, actually. And, I have run myself completely out of tape. There we go. Because there's no logistics area here. We need to feed this some water. How much water are we talking about? A lot? Let's see. If we say got this from a groundwater bore, for example, How many groundwater bores would I need? I would need 5 there. I would need 8 there, so that's 13. So what if I put in like, oh, 15. And we'll put in I keep walking out of that logistics area. Alright, you know what? We'll just use one of these tanks. Because I need to get this running. Now, in the meantime, what I probably will want to do is go ahead. No, we need to do it where there's actually construction. Of course, that doesn't want to do that. I will jog it north for just a little bit. Probably gonna have to come north even further. Actually, let's do this. And then we'll go ahead and put this offshore pump in the logistics system, so then that'll go ahead and get installed. Well, we can now put the rest of our steam engines in. Does it keep moving over? There we go. How much steam are we? 480. Yeah, one pump should be able to handle it, or at least one pipe should be able to handle it. Cast iron casting. Yeah, it's still coming up the temp. It's going to come up to 1000 C. That pipe is already completely installed. We just need to wait for the actual pump to get installed, which should be on its way. There it is. There we go. I guess I could have moved these up there so we get adjacency bonus. But no, actually we can't, because then they're going to try and share liquids. Right, they need to be separated. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine then. Okay, so that should be most everything there. Alright, next thing that needs to get done is... Well, we need to start figuring out how the piping for our wastewaters is going to work. How much wastewater are we producing? I deleted everything. Boy. Okay. How Let's see, how many sulfuric wastewater inputs do we have? 1, 2, 3. Now, all of these are going to have a pump output. Output. Check to make sure we got all of those. We should have. All right. Awfully convenient. That just fit right through there without much trouble. Oh, this one's fighting me a little bit more. This up here. Can we get to there? All right. That should hook all of that up to this. And of course, these pipes all need to be flipped around. Let me go take care of that, and then we'll probably call it a day there. Now these stops haven't been named yet. What's this one called? Curtis Stileski. All right. So then, yeah, you... Oh, get out of my way. All right. All right. So then it should just be a matter of hooking all of the rest of these up. Advanced nickel casting. Get that going. Yep. Getting all the rest of those pipes in. Get all that assembled, built, hooked up, and then everything should start running. To make sure that there aren't any issues. All right, but I'll work on that a little bit. But for now, we'll go ahead and stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.